In this video, we are going to see the topic under for the differential equation, which is nothing but differential equation of first order and higher degree. So, differential equations, the basic definitions we have seen already. So, the introduction we will see, we are very familiar with the solutions of differential equations of first order and first degree. Now, we discuss the solution of the differential equation of first order, but not in the first degree. Okay. So, it is nothing but you will be having that order will be a equation the first order, but the power of that order it will not be equal to 1, it will be a more than of 1. In addition to the general solution, particular solutions, we also introduce the singular solutions. So, total we are going to see for two type of major solution. One is a general solution and other is a singular solution. So, differential equation of first order and higher degree. If y is equal to f of x, we use the notation dy by dx, which is equal to p throughout this unit. Okay, so wherever you have used dy by dx, that is p is will be used for nothing but dy by dx. Okay, so we'll see the general equations. A differential equation of first order and nth degree is of the form capital A naught p power n. So what is p here? P is nothing but dy by dx plus a1 p power n minus 1 plus a2 p power n minus 2 plus etc. an, which is equal to 0, where a0 comma a1 comma a2 comma a3 etc. are the functions of x and y. So all this a0, the coefficient of differential equations is nothing but all in, it is a function of x and y. And this being a differential equation of first order, because all it is dy by dx the whole power n, it's not a d power n. Okay, dy by dx the whole power n. So this is a being a first order, and the associated the general solutions will contain only one arbitrary constant. Okay, so we'll go for the example problem. So the first question, solve y of dy by dx the whole square plus x minus y into dy by dx minus x is equal to 0. So generally you will be having two type of problems. One is solvable for p, another is in Clairac equations. So Clairac equations, the questions will give general based on the theorem we are going to learn it, and it's coming for solvable for p, which is nothing but you will be having a equations either it is in terms of p or in terms of a differential equations. P is nothing but dy by dx, right? So in that differential equation it must be a first order, but it's not in first degree, it will be a higher degree. Okay, so you are trying to do the factorization method, or you can get your find the roots of that p of the particular equation, then you can use the linear like variable separable method to get your solutions, and whatever the solutions you are getting at, the product of that solution is equal to 0 is your solution of the given equations. Okay, so we'll see the example to understand. So the question is y into dy by dx the whole square, this can be right p, right? Y into p squared plus x minus y into dy by dx minus x is equal to 0. So given equation I am replaced it. What is that? Y into p squared plus x minus y into p minus x is equal to 0. Now it's a normal quadratic equation in terms of p. Okay, so what is that? Either you have to try to do the factorization method, or you can able to do what is that? Finding the root. So what is that formula? So if you are having a general equation which is a x squared plus b x plus c is equal to 0. What is your x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, so this is your general finding the roots of the quadratic equation. So same thing you can use it here. So what you have? So I am having a term which is instead of a a value is y, b value is x minus y, and then c value is minus x. Okay, what is that formula says? Formula is minus b, so it is a minus x minus y plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac. So 4a value for a value is x, c value is a minus x, it's a minus 4x by 2y I'll get. Okay, so now what is that? You can simplify. So in the square root, what you can write it, you can explain this. What will happen? X minus y, a minus b the whole square, a squared plus b squared minus 2ab plus 4xy. So what is that? It will go for 2xy plus term, right? X squared plus y squared plus 2xy. This I can write it a plus b the whole square, x plus y the whole square term. So now what will happen? The root and square will get cancelled. You will get a term exactly p is equal to y minus x plus or minus x plus y by 2y. That is p is equal to y minus x plus term 1 and minus term. You can simplify. X will get cancelled. It will be a 2y. 2y by 2y will be 1. And here p is equal to minus x by y. And then what is that? Dy by dx is equal to 1. And then dy by dx is equal to minus x by y. So what is that? Now you can see that use the variable separable method. Dy is equal to dx. It's nothing but y is equal to x plus c. Or I can write it y minus x minus c. Just to integrate this, I can write it dy is equal to dx. If you integrate, you are supposed to add a constant. So y is equal to x plus c. That's what has been written here. So now what is that? You can see that dy by dx equal to minus x by y. So or you can do the variable separable method. Cross multiple y into dy plus this is minus x into dx. That minus x will come to left side. So plus x into dx is equal to 0. That means integrate. So integration y dy plus integration x dx is equal to k. Now integration of y will be y squared by 2 plus x squared by 2 is equal to k, or y squared plus x squared equal to 2k. What is that? It is nothing but x squared. This 2 has been taken here. That's all. This 2k completely I am taking as a c. Taking to the left side, it will become x squared plus y squared minus c is equal to 0. So therefore, the general solution of the given equation is nothing but the product of the two solutions. So y minus x minus c into x square plus y square minus c is equal to 0. Okay. So now second example, solve xy of dy by dx the whole square minus x square plus y squared into dy by dx plus xy is equal to 0. So given what is that? Xy into dy by dx is nothing but p, right? It's a p square minus of x squared minus y square into p plus xy is equal to 0. Same thing you can apply like a previous one. A value is xy, b value minus of x square minus y square, c value is xy minus b. Minus into minus will get cancelled. Substitute minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So now what will happen? You can get to the simplification same way. See the previous one. So you can write it x square. This 2xy will be completely to the denominator term. So it is nothing but like this. Okay. Now you can explain a square plus b square the whole square. It will become a x power 4 plus y power 4 because x square the whole square plus 2x squared y squared minus 4x squared y squared remain as it is. Okay. So now what is that? Plus 2 minus 4 will be a minus 2. So it is nothing but again I can write it x square minus y square the whole square. So now that root will get cancelled. You will be getting the next step, which is p is equal to x square plus y square plus or minus x square minus y squared by 2xy. That is p is equal to x square plus y square plus x square minus y square by 2xy. P is equal to x square plus y square minus x square minus y square by 2xy, or p is equal to x by y, p is equal to y by x. You can see here x squared will come, y square will get cancelled. Here x squared will be cancelled, y squared you will get, right? So what is that? It will be having a term, you will be having y by x. So now what is that we have? P is equal to x by y is nothing but you can do the variable separable method, x by y and y by x both the terms. So what is that you will be having? You will be getting for the term, first I am taking y dy minus x dx is equal to 0. That is integrated on both the side. You will get y squared by 2 minus x squared by 2 is equal to k. or y square minus x squared equal to 2k, which is y square minus x square minus c is equal to 0. And also, what is that the next one? Dy by dx minus y by x, second one, it is equal to 0, which is equal to 0, you can write it. So dy by y minus dx by x. So integrate, it will become a log y minus log x is equal to 0. That is nothing but log of y by x by using the formula of log of a by b, and which is equal to log c. So both the side, why I have considered log c means here also log is there, that's why we have taken a log c. So y minus cx is equal to 0 you will get. That means y by x is equal to c and y is equal to cx, that is y minus cx is equal to 0. Therefore, the general solution is nothing but y square minus x square minus c into y minus cx is equal to 0. So that's all for solvable for P for the higher degree equations. Thank you.